All right, Toning Tuesday. So let's get started. I've got some light weights, some, some 2s, some 5s, some 8s out. I've got my band. I might pull that out. So Jane, if you and Joanne have one of those leg bands, you want to grab that. If not, it's fine. Okay. Let's start by taking a nice deep breath in. Oh, and as we exhale, let's forward bend just far enough, as far as you can take it this afternoon, and then back up. Deep breath in, exhale, and let's just take it side to side, picking up that back leg as we lengthen up through the spine. Get a little balance going. Of course, you can just tap that back toe down if you don't want to lift it all the way up. And bring it back in the center. Bring those knees up slowly. Pull them in if you can. Warm-up's just going to blend right into the workout, so not a big warm-up. And we'll have a nice long stretch at the end, though. One more time, pull in that foot back. Heating up that quadricep. Good job. Big circles with those arms. Going to do some compound moves today, meaning working more than one muscle group at a time, a few times anyway. Let's reverse. I like that because you can do more in a shorter amount of time. One more. Good job. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to pick up some 8-pound weights, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put my band on. If you don't have a band, don't worry about it. And let me try to be careful with my balance so that I don't fall over, while this is recording. So we're going to work the arms, the lower body at the same time. So what we're going to do is when we take a bicep, we're going to step out into a squat. And I'm going to do 4 squats left and 4 right. You do whatever you have room to do. So I'm going to take it out nice and slow so I can really, maybe I won't go 4 because I'm about to run into the couch. Really focus on my posture, keeping my chest up. I think I've got room for one more over here before I go out of view. Now let's go 4 back. Go your own pace if you want to go slower. If you're not going down far, that means you can move a little faster if you want to. Last one, we're going to hold it here and do some little pulses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Just relax those arms for a second. Now bring those elbows up and back. And we're just going to do, one leg at a time is going to step back and up as we bring those elbows, extend and end. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I'm keeping that base leg bent as well. Last one, now switch legs. Turn back to the front now. Keep breathing. You need to change weights, do it. 2 more. Good job, bring it up. Rest those arms for a second. Now we're going to do our curtsy lunges, stepping back and then back up. But we're going to add a lateral bicep curl to that. So if you want to go lighter, do that. I might switch. We'll see. So starting with that right leg, going back and then up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one we're going to hold back and pulse. 6, 7, 8. Relax those arms. We're going to change sides. Left leg's going back. Lateral bicep curl. Down. And you're just bending down as low as your knee will go without losing your balance or hurting your knee. And I like to step that left leg out so I really get that good resistance with the band. One more, but keep it right here, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now I'm going to change and go down lighter for this next one, I think. So be careful walking around with that band on if you're using the band. Rest those arms a little bit. You can rotate those wrists back and forth. Get your breath. This time we're going to lunge back. Bend that back knee a little bit. And then we'll alternate. And we're going to add the arms. So I went down lower weight because we're going to do some straight arm movements. All right? So let's start with that left leg. And then we'll alternate. Now if that band messes with your balance because you got weights, if you've got weights in your hands, then lose the band. You can lose the weights too if you want to. Keep going. One more each side. Good job. Now, same thing, but we're going to bring, this time bringing those arms to the front. So you see I'm going to just rotate back down to that hammer position when I come up, my palms are up, then I rotate as I come down. All right, stepping back, here we go. Down, up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good job. I'm going to lose the weights for a second and just focus on the legs for a minute. Fix my little band. So you want to take those feet out to plie position. Get that band where it's comfortable. And we're going to take it down, 2, 3, and up. I'll tell you what, let's move this on down because it's rolling up. So down, 2, 3, up on your toes. 1, 2, 3, and up. Down, 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 and up. 2, 3. If you want to use some light weights here, you can. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, last one. Good job. I'm going to lose the band now and pick the weights back up. I'm going to do the one or single leg deadlift. So fix your body like sort of like a triangle, I guess, with your legs, and then flex that front foot. Bend your back knee like we do when we're doing the hamstring stretch, and we're just going to roll down that front leg and back up. I'll turn sideways so you can see my posture, and up, sort of sticking that booty out like sitting down. Feel it in the back of the thigh, the glutes. All right, let's change legs. So So bend that other leg, that back leg, and then roll down the front. A little balance move too, because you got most of your weight on that back leg. So be careful. But you know, we need to work on our balance. That's one of our goals. One more. Good job. All right, now hinge at the waist. Legs a little bit more than shoulder width apart. I'm just going to hinge forward, bending my elbows as I come up. And I really want to focus on pulling my shoulder blades together. Doing that lateral row. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up for just a second. Stretch that back. Hinge forward again. Bring your palms together. This time, I'm going to turn sideways here so you can see me, but bending your elbows out laterally for that bent over fly. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. I'm going to put the weight down. This is a really good compound move that I love because you're working so many muscle groups at one time, but it's just to pick it up, put it on the shelf. We've done this so many times. We're going to start by turning to your left, bend the knees, pick it up, use your legs to pick it up, not your back, and then put it on the shelf on the right. All right, we'll go now. So then back up, put it on the shelf. We'll do 8, 7. Focus on your form. Keeping my chest up. I think we've got 5 more. I'll say that with confidence. Now 4 more. Getting that good rotation. So you're getting some good core work. Some lower body. Still working those arms, those shoulders. Last one. All right, now we're going to move all the bricks back over to the other side. All right, so here we're going to turn to the right, bend, pick it up, rotate to the shelf. Number 2. And 3. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last time. All right, just a little bit of calf work before we go to the floor. So pick up that other weight. You don't have to get your bands, and you can if you want to take that time. Starting with your feet facing the front, we're just going to do heel lifts, lifting those heels off the floor. 3, 2. Now just give me 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold those heels up and do tiny presses from this position. Watch your balance, trying not to let your heels touch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn your toes in. Knees are slightly bent, and let's take it up, up. This time you can bring those heels all the way down. We've slowed down that lift for 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on this last one, and then little presses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing for the calves, turn those toes out, knees slightly bent, like a plie position, and then lift those heels off the floor. Gotta balance out, help those calves. 4, 3, come up on the last one. Little presses with your heels. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's flex one heel up, lean down. Use your weights to really get a deep stretch in there. And back up. Good job. Let's take it down to the floor. Getting a lot of work done in a short amount of time. I like it. Okay, so let's start up nice and tall, hugging those knees. Really stretch your back, almost like you're trying to arch it. You can look up a little bit. Try not to pop that head back too far. So looking up with your eyes, and then round your back. And we're going to take it slowly down to the floor. And then just go side to side, reaching for the outer heel or the pinky toe. Trying to keep your head and shoulders off the floor. But if you need to, you can rest that head down. The stronger your core gets, the less your neck's going to hurt, because it won't have to help out so much. One more each side. And then bring those legs on up for a wide leg crunch. So bring your hands together. We're going to go out, center, and 2, and 3, 4. We're shooting for 8. Stop anytime though that you need to. You can rest your head down in between the little lifts if you need to. And I think this is the last one. Let's just say it is. Last time. Rest your head and neck for just a second. And go ahead and bring those legs back up. We're going to do calf clappers, just exactly what it says. Come up and clap behind your calves. If that's too much, then you just tap the front of your leg, whatever you need to do. And if you need to come up and then go down, up and down to rest that neck, you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head. All right, a little dead bug. So we're going to stretch out, and there's several ways to do this. I'll show you the modifications. So what you're going to do is come up with your knees in and then back out. And you want to try to keep your feet off the floor. That's what you're shooting for. But if you're just starting out, you can keep one foot on the floor and just concentrate on bringing your head and shoulders off the floor instead of your whole body. You could bring both knees in and then stretch out, but you're just not coming all the way up. Don't have to do many of these, especially if you're doing the full dead bug. All right, so here we go. In and out. 7, I'm shooting for 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, last one. Whew, good job. Roll it over onto your hands and knees up to that plank position. In plank, if you're not ready to do the full plank, which is both feet back like you're about to do a push-up, keep one knee down, and then you can just alternate if you want to try that. Keep both knees down and just practice bringing your abs in, tight, and releasing. But if you can go ahead and take it to that full plank, go ahead and do it. And let's do some mountain climbers, bringing those knees in one at a time. Aren't you glad I didn't say 2 at a time? Because then I'd have to do that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down for a little break if you need to. Gonna take it right back up though and do some shoulder tappers for 8, 7, tapping the opposite shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take it down onto your side. I'm going to grab a weight for this next one. A little outer thigh work. So my bottom knee is bent, top leg is extended, pointing my toes. I'm just going to circle forward. You can also put the band on if you want to. Sometimes I do that. I just kind of forgot about it actually. But if you're watching this recorded version, then you can certainly stop and get your band. Now flex your foot and let's circle back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put the weight, if you're using it, on your bottom leg and straighten it out. Cross your top leg over. And you're going to just lift that bottom leg off the floor for some little pulses. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold it up, but flex your foot this time and lift. Little pulses with that flexed foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up there and release. Let's take it over to the other side. This is kind of an old school move. These leg lifts, but they get the job done. So bottom leg is bent, top leg extended, point your toes, and we're going to circle forward. Going. And then you're going to hold it up, flex your foot, circle back. Need to stop and rest that leg, please do. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weight on your bottom leg and cross that top leg over. Some people bring that leg behind them. You can do that. I like to take mine over because it keeps me from rolling forward. So point your toes on the bottom foot and lift from that lifted position. Breathing. Flex your foot. Keep lifting. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's take care of the lower back. Roll over onto your stomach. And just extend those legs. Yes, extend your legs and your arms above your head, your legs below. We're going to lift everything up and then just pretend like we're doing a funny sort of swimming move here. I don't think you'd get very far. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back down. And now we'll do Superwoman. So take it up for 1 and down. 2 and down. 3, 4, 5. Susie, you look bored back there. 4. Yep. 3, 2. Now you know we're going to hold that last one. So ready? Here we go. Take it up for 4, 3. Hold it. 2. And release. Good job. Go ahead and come up to your hands and knees. Round that back up. And then flatten it and even arch it. Round it up again. And take it back to a nice neutral position. Let's do one more balance exercise, a floor balance exercise, because those are important. So that, you know, you can have your balance when you're on the floor and you can get yourself up off the floor. So extend one leg back. And then when you get that, if you want to try to extend the opposite arm, make sure it's the opposite arm. Do that. Now you can hold that or you can reach that arm around and grab that foot Nice little back stretch, but you don't have to do that. You can keep it right here. And then bring everything in. Extend that other leg back. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed, or at least in a way that feels comfortable to you. And then extend that opposite arm forward. You can keep it here or try to reach back for that foot. And release it back to forward, reaching with that arm, and then bring everything back in. And go ahead and have a seat. Now let's take a nice deep breath in and exhale as you forward bend. Take it to that first position, stretching out that lower back, and then go down a little further if you can. Maybe a little more. Roll it back up. Bring one leg in. Take the other leg out. Remember, if that hurts your knee, keep it out. Keep both legs out. Just rotate that torso around. Reach for your foot. That's a great hip stretch for that left hip. Let's take it down a little more if you can. Feel that for a breath or two, and then go down a little more. And take it up. Change legs. Sit up nice and tall. Remember, you can keep both legs out if you need to. So rotate your upper body. Reach for that foot. Feel that stretch in that opposite hip. Go down a little further. Even if you don't feel it, remember, you're still getting that stretch. You may just be really, really flexible. And then to go down a little more. And I'm more flexible on this side than the other, which is weird because as a teenager in high school, it was the opposite. Good job. Bring it back up. And then let's take those legs out. We hadn't done this stretch in a while. So walk your fingers out just a little bit. Feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh. Not trying to do a straddle split or anything. Unless you want to, and you can. Go ahead. By all means. And then take it out a little further. And a little more. Roll it back up. Good job. Cross those legs at your ankles or calves. And just relax your hands for a minute. Take your chin down to your chest. Don't forget to breathe and look straight ahead and take your ear over to your shoulder. Other side. Back in the center, and then just look over that left shoulder slowly. Look back a little further. If you feel like your whole body's turning with your neck, then just use your arms to press against your thighs. Other side. Keeping that back nice and tall. And then look a little further back. Hey, Susie. Susie's bored. Back in the center. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And you're done.